What's up, guys? We are live. How is everybody doing? I see Tracy's here. Tracy, thanks for showing up early. I appreciate it. Greg, my man, in the house, hanging out. What is going on? How is everybody's night going? I'm ready to get some listings done. How am I coming through today? I never know if I'm going to be like clear as day or choppy. Let's see. Let me pull myself up here like a stalker. Let's see. Oh, I can hear myself. Okay. Hey, I'm clear. I'm clear as far as I can see. That's awesome. All right. Thanks for being here, guys. I got some fun stuff to list today. It's going to be a good night. I figured I'd go casual. What do you guys think of the title? I was trying to do a play on those, hey, single moms in your area want to chat with you now. It was either that or I was going to go with fully clothed male reseller listings online. Those were my alternative title options. All right. Now let me close out some stuff here on the computer so nothing gets too crazy. No, I know. Exactly. I'm sorry to disappoint. Like I said, my alternative title was fully clothed man lists items for money on the internet. Just to make sure people know, just to make sure people know what they get. I'm less clothed than usual. I got my tank top on and rocking the Dragon Ball Z tonight. I know. I'm usually in the business to make people happy. I'm sorry I failed. Oh, all right. Yeah, welcome everybody. Appreciate everybody coming. Got some shoes to list tonight. I got some video games to list tonight. I picked these up, some secret clearance this week. I got some crazy cool looking shoes here. These ones are super. Haha, Tommy, my man. Exactly. Yes. Welcome to the late night thrifting hour where local resellers in your area are ready to chat with you. Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd have fun with that one. I was telling before you guys got here, I was saying my alternate title was fully clothed man lists things for money on the internet. Exactly. I have a virtual bowl. We're all going to put our keys in the bowl, and then you take else's keys, but then you have to list their death pile. So it's not as fun. It's not as fun as a normal key party, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I know, Tommy. Did I miss your guys' live last week? Did you guys do a live last week? Did I miss it? I thought I was keeping an eye out for the alert. Oh, you do it as a community post? Tracy, I don't take that as an excuse. I mean, you can get a webcam in the bathroom. You guys shoot this thing waist up. So, what are you going to do? Hey, Hot Flip Heidi, how you doing? Welcome. We're hanging out. We're going to do some listing in a little bit. And hi to everybody first. I list about at a similar pace as Joey. Unfortunately, if you're coming over from Joey and Drew's live, I appreciate you stopping by. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 things. I have 10 things I need to get through. Tracy's prairie dogging, confirmed. That's how we got to do it. Doing yeah, with everything else going on, that falls low on the list of priorities. Uh-oh. I got like a connection unstable thing. So Heidi, my listing pace normally is pretty quick. I can usually just kind of rock through items. This is kind of like an kind of informal listing, just hanging out, chatting with everybody. I'll try to get through some stuff over the next couple hours. But yeah, normally pretty quick. Tracy, we don't kink shame here. You know that. Well, you might not, but that's my policy. My kink shame here. So, exactly. Enjoy what you enjoy. Hey, Lewis. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by, man. How is everything? So, Heidi, I do a lot of right now. I do a lot of shoes, pots and pans, some video games, electronics, some jeans if I can find them. I kind of have my usual route that I take through my thrift stores. But yeah, pretty much anything that'll sell. I'm part-time. So I don't buy in bulk. I stick to things that have a high sell-through rate and be a high price. So my sell-through rate right now, just on all my listings, is at about. I usually stick around about 100% on my sell-through rate for and average price right now is about $4. So that's what I try to stay around. Obviously, if I could get higher sell prices, I would. But it's at that point you start creeping into margin when you're hey, you could say, hey, I have $100 sale price for everything, but my buy cost is $80, so you're really not making that much. But hey, Connor, yeah, no, I the title today. I was trying to figure out a better way to word it, but I couldn't that. This is the best I could come up with. I'll try. I'm gonna try to have fun with the titles and see what I can do to make them fun and enjoyable. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start. We got first item coming up for listing today. I picked these up. These Adidas Adidas. They're really, really cool. Like a nice pink with a bunch of writing on it. I don't know. I would wear these. They're one size too small. They are a size 12. You are actually Tracy, you are absolutely correct. I am not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts. Hey, Julian, what's going on? I'm gonna start throwing some of these on there. I'm not. Yeah, no pants. This is the no pants. We're doing the no pants dance all day. Yeah, pants at home are just clothes at home in general are just not fun. I had to put clothes on to do this, but clothes are not fun. Ugh. All right, yeah, but these are pretty cool. All right, I would totally wear these, but they are a size 12, and I wear a size 13, 14, depending on the shoe. So I couldn't even get my feet in here, so I will sell them. But I thought they were neat. And they cleaned up. Oh, they were, except for this front part. Front part's a little dirty, but these back cleaned up real nice. All right, so we got, let's see. You find good shoes and pots and pans. I rarely find high value shoes that aren't super high price. Yeah, so in my area, they are I definitely have higher prices here in Vegas. So I'm in Las Vegas. My average shoe buy cost is about $10 to $12. Like these ones, I picked these up for I think 14, and the sold comps that I was looking at were around 40 to 60. So still a good price there. Yeah, I thought so too, Julian. Yeah, they were neat. I got some good ones. I got like these ones. Again, not my size, but these Asics I picked up, like pretty much brand new. Like I found some good shoes this week. Got some Brooks, got a bunch of stuff to list. Found some good Emerald cookware, but that was a while ago. Since then, just crap. Yeah, I've been finding really, really good cookware. I've been finding a lot of Revereware. I have about 2 sets that I'm building out currently. I just posted on Instagram recently. I have 2 sets that I'm building out. I just sold an Alclad single pan for $70 plus shipping. Actually, I have to ship that out tonight after this. On here, let's see. Name. Oh, here we go. There we go. Let's see if that'll. Here you go, Tracy. There's some good stuff on there. Those are some fun ones. Hey, J&G, what's going on? Thanks for coming. All right, we are going to. I'm actually going to take the picture. I'm actually going to take some pictures. So I'm going to take some pictures here of these shoes. Get these listed. I'm trying to get some good ones of, and get some good angles here. No, okay. Yeah, these ones I was super excited about. Like when I found them, they looked really cool. They're like a collaboration with somebody named Gonzalez. I can't remember who. Slightly hypey shoe. Not too many sale comps on them, but they looked really good. Really clean bottoms. Yeah, that was my guess, Tracy. Song lyrics. That was a guess on these ones. Adult diapers selling those on FBA. Awesome. You're listing shoes too. I know. That's where I find that's pretty much what I find the most of when I'm out. And you know, that's just what works out for me. But I get some good stuff. Yeah, so my photo setup, let me just kind of tilt this over here. So I have a light here and a white background right over there. So I'm just using normally. So like I need to either buy a light box or a second ring light. So right now I'm just using like a lamp that I have a giant LED bulb in that works okay. I have a ring light above me that I use for my camera when I'm streaming. But I need to get either a second ring light for just because this bulb does okay, but doesn't get the best lighting. So sometimes I have to go back and edit the pictures later. Yeah, just a white poster board is what I use for a background. That's always the way it is, right, man? That's interesting. It's almost that would almost make sense, or it's weird though that they would just pick 3 days. It's crazy too because I work in medical and I work in healthcare administration, and we have to all of our labs go to Florida, so we have to resend everything because everything's held up right now. Yeah, Vans have a lot these ones. These are Adidas. I know Vans is hard. Even Converse is hard if they're just the regular Converse. Really, really saturated. You know, some people have 1 foot and need shoes. Also, I can't remember who it was. Somebody that I was watching recently, they were posting on Instagram. I can't remember who was posting singles. They were selling like some singles for amputees. Exactly. That's a weird one. The no returns is weird. That's super weird. I don't know why they would do that. What's everybody do for their returns? I do buyer paid returns. I know a lot of like the bigger stores and bigger sellers do free returns. What does everybody in the chat do? What's everybody's return policy? Just curious. Just curious. Because that would frustrate the hell out of me if they just like kept changing my settings. At least they're not. I mean, it could be worse. They could be shortening your unless that is shortening your handling time. But shortening handling time would be kind of messed up because that then would tell you if you charge for shipping, you offer free returns. Oh man. Free returns except international. Put all my listings on 1% promo on Thursday and I had 9 sales over the weekend. My return policy is buyer pays. Yeah. I've been doing. We talked about it last week, but I've been really liking the 1% promo. Charge shipping, free returns on domestic, no returns on international. That's actually something I probably will switch over to the free returns, especially on the charge shipping, just because that is pretty standard with a lot of stuff. Free returns in 60 days. Wow. I do 30-day. Yeah, so we talked about it a little last week, Heidi. The 1% for the promotion, it will still get you to the top of the list, even just at the 1%. If you start like piling up, you're just giving money. You're just giving money to eBay at that point. So like doing the 1% listing, the 1% promotion gets your item to the top of the list, which is what we want. Tommy was talking about it last week and making really great points. Is that most buyers are not scrolling. They're doing a couple things. They're either going to filter lowest price first, which at that point the promoted listings still stay at the top. They're going to, or they're just going to start at the top and work their way down, and they're not going to make it 30 items down on a listing. So if you can, pay the minimum amount to get your item at the top, that's going to work the best. Yeah, it's definitely something that you should do. I mean, it's pennies on most listings, and like. I get a decent amount of my sales through promoted listings, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. Oh, I actually got to finish this listing. I should probably do that. I do that all the time. I'll get like halfway through a listing and then not finish it. If you do free returns in 30-day minimum, you get the top rated plus badge on your listings and higher rank than other listings. Helps with the algorithm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't have enough sales yet to get to the top rated. Yeah. Oh yeah, Heidi, definitely. Yeah, don't stick to the suggested. Like when you're doing your listing, like at the end of your listing, just either hit the promoted and then go back selling page and adjust 1%. Or just like skip the promotion and then go back into your listings and then change them all. But yeah, the suggested is I don't know where they come up with the suggested because it changes for every item. But eBay is doing that's a way for eBay to make money. I mean, even with the 1%, they're making money, but you don't need to overpay eBay when you're already paying them a bunch to get your listings. All right, so I need to get these listed. Gongs. Is it Mark Gonzalez or something? I can't remember who it is. Yeah, Mark Gonzalez. There's one listed. Oh, the Addy Ease. Addy Ease. Yeah, so there's 7 of these shoes listed, not a lot sold. Only 1 sold, so not the best sell-through rate, but there's some decent listings. And there's a lot of watchers on one, so I can come in just a little bit under that price. Yeah, this one right here, I know we don't always go by price, like listing prices. That one's listed for $64.99. It has 11 watchers on it with $10 shipping. So I can probably come in a little less and probably kick 1 or 2 of those watchers off that shoe. And hopefully get it. Oh, yeah, that makes total sense. It's a category average. Okay. $18 sales on eBay this weekend. I had 7 today and declined 12 offers. No promoted listings. That's cool. Yeah, I've had I've been doing okay with offers. The one thing that I found, and I talked about it a little bit, is that the what's it called? I have a very high percentage of my ratings come from accepted offers. Like 75% of my my eBay ratings have been from an offer that I've accepted. Not like that I've said, hey, give me a rating if I accept the offer, but it just turns out that they were offered. I don't know about the bulk edit. No, yeah, that's also a really great point. That like if you're selling an item and there's like 20 sponsored items, then you're like, or 20 that are promoted, your 1% is not going to get you there. Hey, Christian Premier. Christian, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've caught a few of yours as well. I know you got. I like your message, man. I feel like you're creating a movement over there. Keep at it, man. Keep at it. It's going really good. Finally listed that pair of Z coils I picked up 3 weeks ago. Nice. Yeah, you can, but definitely definitely take a look. Like Tommy was. It can do you good, but if it's like if you're contesting a lot of sales, if you're contesting a lot of other buyers, then it's really, and then it can be worthwhile to look around a little bit and see. Yeah. If it's like a one of a kind or a one-off thing, then it doesn't really help. All right. These are size 12s. I'm going to get my first listing done here in just a second. And yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, if you're doing like a lot of clothes, like for shoes, it works for me for shoes because like I'm not doing, like when I pick up shoes, like the shoes that I pick up, they're usually kind of unique, or they're very specific, like colorways. They're not just generics for the most part. So like these ones, these are a very specific shoe. So it's gonna be something that I do on there. Hey, Bama Pickin', what's going on, man? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you hanging out. We're getting some listings done. We're partying on. There are local resellers in your area that are awake and wanting to chat with you. All right. Let me get these pictures added. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. Like that's like they don't just throw like that's a big part of their algorithm. eBay's not just throwing that out there. They're not throwing the promoted listings out to help you. They've built a structure that requires you to do it. So it gets you there. Okay. I'm going to finish this listing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. I am so close to finishing my first listing for the night. I had like so much I wanted to get done tonight, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it all. I need to edit some of my video for tomorrow. I need to pack and ship 2 items. I need to be on this live and doing all this fun stuff with you fun people. But I think my focus is going to be here. All right. Yeah, thanks, man. I've been like the main thing for me that I realized was like I was eating up my internet connection. So like literally, I mean, besides just changing up some of my lighting and the everything here to kind of make this pop, is I killed all the Wi-Fi in my house. So every device that was on Wi-Fi, I shut the Wi-Fi off, and that alone just like bumped my quality up. I need to get a new computer eventually, but that was like a big thing for the quality. Yeah, I think I want to try to catch one of their next earnings calls to see, because I'd love to kind of, now that I'm kind of involved in it, I'd love to kind of hear what they're reporting to investors on those earnings calls. Hey, Jen's Closet, thanks for coming. Welcome, welcome. Kids Deals and More, how we doing? Thank you, thank you. No, it's just a tank top. It's Dragon Ball Z tank top I got here. Super fun. Living it up for summer. I mean, it's basically summer in Vegas still. It is. Oh. Let me see what's the temperature at right now. No easy pricing. The easy pricing is stupid. I don't know why. All right, success. One listing down. One listing down. We did the thing. We did it, guys. We're doing it. We're doing the do. All right. One listing. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah. I thought I recognized it. Yeah. Yeah, you can do a live right now, man. There's no requirements for live. Or you have to, I think you have to have like all the channel banners and stuff. But you have to submit a request and it takes 24 hours and YouTube will update for you to do the live. You have to go live on mobile. You have to wait a lot longer. But as far as I know, there's no requirement for live. It might be 100 subscribers, but I could be wrong on that. But as far as I know, there's no requirement for live, except for, like I said, I think you have to have like kind of like the channel banner and like you have to have a profile picture and yeah, okay, yeah, Tommy confirmed. Yeah, you can do a live from day one. Yeah, you just have to submit a request. Like I said, I think they tell you it's going to take 24 hours. Boom, and they get it right back to you. I'm using StreamYard. You can go live straight from YouTube. OBS works really, really well. I believe that's what Tommy and Tracy use for their live. A lot of people use a lot of different things, but yeah, you should be eligible right away, man. I don't do easy. I've been talking about that last week. I don't do easy pricing on anything. It's just I would rather have more control over the item and over the prices when I'm doing stuff, but. Yeah, so definitely, yeah, the webcams aren't too crazy. I'm using the Logitech C922, I think. You can probably pick one up on eBay. You probably pick one up on Amazon. They're not too expensive. They work really, really good. And my microphone is not a very high quality microphone. I'm using the old reliable, not very Yeti Snowball. I need to. That's my next thing is I need to get a better microphone. I don't use this mic to record my videos, but yeah, I didn't think there was a sub requirement. I thought it was just that you had to put the request in. No. So what you do, go on your computer, go to your eBay page, or go to your YouTube page and click to go live. Click like you're going to go live. And then it will trigger it to be verified. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should be able to hook in your phone to do it. Hey, Cameron, Gravity Goods, what's going on? Watching from bed. Exactly. Like I said, there are local eBay resellers in your area looking to chat live with you. Yeah, that is the other hard part of like, because I do all my YouTube videos on my phone, and every now and again I'm like, oh, I need to look something up in the middle of this video to verify, and I have to like unhook my video from my tripod and stuff. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, of course, man. That's what we're all here for. It's a learning process. I was actually going to do probably sometime soon. I kind of want to do either a live or a video, just kind of talking about like just the beginning growth on YouTube. Just because I've been very fortunate in my short amount of time on YouTube to get some growth. I've picked up a lot of subscribers in a pretty short amount of time. And just kind of like watching different videos. And I've also done a lot of research on like how to structure videos, filming, lighting, editing, all those kind of things. So I think it's helpful for people who maybe don't know, who are trying to grow their channels, just like the live, like trying to do the lives and doing things like that. Like there's a lot of information out there, especially for newer YouTubers and content creators, that like there's a lot of little things, even just about like when to put out your videos and, how to structure your thumbnails and all that stuff that is pretty helpful. That is correct, Heidi. You can't stream on mobile until I don't know. I haven't been to your page, but you won't be able to stream on mobile until you have, I think, 1,000 subscribers. I think you have to be monetized to get mobile streaming. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a good point. Very good point. Completely disregard what I said. Yeah, use StreamYard, and you can go live on your phone. Jen, I'm in Las Vegas, so I'm in Nevada, in Las Vegas here, and it is 9:35 for me, so still a little early. Okay, yeah, 300 subs. Yeah, but disregard what I said. You can use StreamYard on your phone, and you can live stream straight from StreamYard into your YouTube channel. Just what I'm doing now, except on a phone instead of my computer. All right, I'm gonna get my next listing item on deck. Got my shoe trees. These were a lifesaver. I know Drew was making a very nice offer to the community on getting some sent out to them. So if you don't have some, try to take him up on that offer. I picked mine up on Amazon. They were like $12, 12 or 13, I think. But they help out a lot because your shoe can look. These ones aren't too bad, but they can look a little flat, and then they get some nice structure. These are really, really cool. I really like these ones. If these were my size, I would do it. The StreamYard cost. Yeah, no, it's free to a certain point. You can't. They hold back a lot of features, just like you would expect from anything that's free. I think OBS is probably the best free streaming software, but it does have a little bit of a learning curve. I used it when I was streaming games on Twitch. So there is a bit of a learning curve with OBS, but not very high. It takes a little bit to get it, all set up. And there's a lot of extra things you can do, like overlays and, a lot of different stuff in OBS that you can do. But it's probably the best free, streaming one. StreamYard's nice just because you can, you get the chat, you can click, it goes, I like it because I'm not doing anything too crazy. But if you're looking for probably the best and most used stream setup, it would be OBS for something that's free. Profit Monster Drew, he will help out the community by selling shoe trees. He gets his at IKEA, so if you don't have an IKEA near you, he will gladly sell one to you at just the cost for shipping. Otherwise, if you do have an IKEA, you can pick them up at IKEA. Yeah, Tommy, you use OBS for your podcast, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So I haven't used OBS with YouTube, but I'm pretty sure it does. It does with Twitch. So like you can so restream in OBS. So that's a question for Tommy. Tommy, is it a pretty simple integration for YouTube chat in OBS? I know with Twitch it's seamless. It shows your chat live with Twitch. I don't know for YouTube. These are really. I haven't even looked these up yet. I'm gonna look these up before I take pictures, just because I'm curious. If I see a pair of Asics, I buy them if they're a good price and they look good. These looked almost brand new. Like you can see on the insole, like I don't think these were actually ever worn. There's a little bit of like somebody walked around one time in them, but these are Gel Kinsey 5s. Let me see. Yeah, so it's right above me. So it's above my monitor. So my monitor's here. I'm looking, my webcam is mounted on top of my monitor. Monitor is here. I have a second monitor over here, mic, and ring light above me. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can pop it out. ASICs sell really, really well. At least for me, I sell a lot of ASICs. I find a lot of ASICs in my area that are usually in really, really good condition. I have another pair in a bag over in my death pile behind me. Men's versus men's over women's in my experience. Go-to for sourcing shoes. Like I really just do a lot of the thrift stores like Goodwill and Savers here. I did find a DI right down the street from my house. I'm gonna go in there more. But the that's pretty much where it is here in Vegas. And again, shoe prices are a little higher. Like these ones I paid $12 for, but these are really, really nice. Like I said, I didn't even look them up. I'm gonna look them up right now and kind of see what they're going for, but they were really cool looking. I would have kept these, but Asics specifically, they, if you're going to do Asics, their running shoes do really, really well. They're like, they have walking shoes and they have like trail shoes that don't do as well and that don't sell as fast, but their colorways are really, really unique. And they do their Red Dirt. What's going on, man? Hey, I need you to correct this for me. I'm not trying to throw Joey under the bus. Is your name Brian or Ryan? Because I've been calling you Brian, but he called you Ryan all night. I need to make sure. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. He kept calling you Ryan, and I'm like, I thought it was Brian. So I just need to make sure. Hey, Macho Man, how we doing? I am David. My YouTube channel is Thrifting After Work. I am a part-time hobby reseller, and tonight we are listing some items that I've picked up at thrift stores to sell on eBay. And everybody's hanging out in the chat and learning some fun stuff and having some good conversation. Hey, Holly, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Absolutely. So it's kind of difficult. Oh, here, I'll tilt it up. You can see it in my glasses. So I didn't put it in my description. Let me here real quick. I need to update my description because I am a terrible person. Can I update a description on StreamYard once I'm live? Let me see. Let me check something real quick because I failed epically. And I forgot to update my description on StreamYard. Let me see if I can. Okay, I can. Oh, I don't think I can. So updated on YouTube, not StreamYard. Okay. Let me go here. Thank you, Tommy. Dude, you're coming in clutch. I'm loving having you guys hanging out in the live because Tommy has the wealth of knowledge and has come in clutch many, many times. Sweet. That worked great. Yes. So I updated the description of the stream. Maybe you might have to refresh, but there's a link to the ring light that I'm using on the Amazon links there. It is an affiliate link. You got to throw that out there. But that will show you that was there. It is, Brian. I thought it was. I'm like, I've watched his videos, and I know you don't say it in every video. Just like I forget to say it sometimes in mine that my name is David. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure I heard his name was Brian. Not to throw anybody under the bus. Joey's always wrong. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Pretty much anything Asics that is not their running shoes doesn't really do well. Even their other models of shoes, like they have some that are like walking shoes or like tennis or cleats or trail shoes. I've sold some of the trail shoes. They do okay if they're in really good condition. But the running shoes are where it's at. Yes, it is. It is a Dragon Ball Z tank top. Love it. Picked it up at a thrift store. Was $1.99. Was super happy to find it. Way behind. Yes. Thank you, Tommy, for that. So yeah, I updated the description of the stream. And so that has the links to the ring light that I have on there specifically. Exactly. Tommy coming in clutch. I did last week. And actually Tracy, I don't know if you're here. I don't know if I know you had mentioned it before. You don't know if you want to come out. Tracy was my first person to buy me a coffee, so thank you so much, Tracy. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I did set up the buy me a coffee though. It was super cool. It was great, and it was super easy. I've seen a couple of the wrestling shoes. I didn't pick them up because I've only found the kids ones, which probably are the ones that are going to sell anyway because kids like to wrestle. But yeah. Yeah, J&G. There's a like they do their usually do their at least once a week or more live streams, and it's a lot like this where there's a lot of wealth of knowledge both from the speakers as well as from the chat. So it's a great place to hang out if you're looking for a live. Tommy, feel free to drop your channel link if you want, so that way if anybody wants to go follow you, they can. Yes, thank you, Tracy. It was so awesome. I didn't have my email set up and like my links, so I didn't even see it pop up until like the next day. You might have to refresh your page. You might have to like go out, either close it or and go back into the live. But it'll be in the description on there. Yeah, you can link it anywhere. Mizuno has some volleyball shoes. Cool. Yeah, I've known other people use it. Actually, I have a YouTuber that I watch. His name's Key of Jeebs. He does like he's a composer, an old like video or an old music producer who does like reviews of like metal music and stuff. And that's his big thing because he gets copyright strikes on all his videos. No, exactly. Yeah, you got to make sure if you have virgin ears, they are about to get their cherry popped on Tracy and Tommy's live. Oh, I was going to look up these shoes. I didn't look up these shoes yet. Like I said, I bought them not sight unseen, but I bought them because I knew that no matter what, they were going to at least double my money. But I want to see. Let's see how they're doing. All right, there's 58 sold and 36 listed. So just for I know a lot of you guys are in here, but I like talking about it either way. So that is that's what you want. That's what we want to see. So when I looked up these shoes, I just looked up Asics Gel Kinsey 5s, which is what these are. You can't see it, but there's 38 listed. So when I go to solds, I go to you go to filters and then you filter for sold items. There's 58 listings. So that's about 165% sell-through rate. So that's what you want to see when you're looking at shoes like this, which is great. And then I'm going to look. So I already found one at the colorway 44.95. Plus shipping was the sale on that. There are some that are selling for 54. Similar ones. Yeah, so there's some really good ones on here. Some of these are selling new. The ones that I saw on there, were they new? The 44.95s? No, those were pre-owned. So there is a pair that sold for 44.95. Those were size 15, so a less desirable size. So I'm probably these will probably sell for about $50. I picked them up for I think $12.99, and they'll probably sell for 50 plus shipping. 49, probably 49 plus shipping on these, which is great. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm doing. It's all I'm trying to do is try to reshare the knowledge that I'm learning as I'm going along. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That's the way to do it. Oh, that's really good to hear, Jen. I didn't know you were in Texas also. Um, oh wait. Okay. No, yeah, your electricity went out, but you're getting back normal. That's good to hear. Um, I know we got to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, wrestling shoes, nice. Yeah, these ones like Asics, especially like the unique colorways. Again, men's shoes do better than women's in my opinion from the pre-owned running shoes game, but um these like unique colorways will do really really well. Um and like I said, these ones are I almost want to list them as new other, but there is like they look like they were worn like in a house somewhere. But so I'll probably still list them as pre-owned just because I don't like assuming unless I can just 100% clearly tell. But these are in perfect condition. Perfect condition. I know, man, dude. We woke up here in Vegas to like a foot of sunshine yesterday. It was crazy. Yeah, the weather swings are gonna be insane for Texas. There's gonna be a lot of people catching a little illness there. All right, I'm gonna photograph this next pair of shoes real quick. Yeah, I need a better light for over here. This light does okay, but it's not my favorite. Not my favorite. Either that or I need to get a white box. These are they're a little smaller. They're a size 8, men's size 8. Um, not tiny, but a little. If they were a 9 or a 10, it would be ideal, but they are a size 8. Yeah, they are a really, really good looking shoe. Like I said, no, like literally, besides a little fuzz. Looks like from some shelfware pilling, but like literally, you can still see the whole, like, you can still see the gel all the way down there in the insole. Um, Alrighty, Jen. Thanks a lot for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. It's great to see you. See you in the next one or somebody else's. Either way, we will have some fun. All right. I need to get those up and listed. Yeah, it's been windy here in Vegas a little bit, but we like a couple trees fell down, but nothing like insane compared to like what I've seen in other places. But we'll still say it's a storm because that's how Vegas does. Yeah, I think I'm going to list these for $49.95. That is a good price. That is popping out in my head for how these are looking. And I got a few more pairs. You know, it was crazy. I was at the store and somebody must have donated their whole Brooks collection. I found like 3 pairs of women's size 7 Brooks that are really, really cool. Like you could tell it was somebody's set that they took in because they were all the same size and like really unique colorways that were really, really cool. I don't have them like out and ready to list. I got to clean them up first, but they were a really cool find. All right, these ones are going to be a size 8. Best offer, question mark, any future sales, question mark. I do best offer. I do take best offer on all of my listings. Usually I kind of base it off the time. Like if it's been listed for a day and somebody offers me anywhere less than like, or even as little as 10% off, I may or may not take it. But usually 10% is kind of like where I try to hover for offers. If I'm going to send offers, it's usually a 10% offer that's sent out. Or if I'm going to accept an offer, especially if it's a fresh item, I won't accept the offer usually, or I'll take like $1 off and like put a message saying, hey, like I'm really not ready to accept any offers at this time. But you know, if you're serious about the item, like, you know, here this is what I'm willing to, you know, I'll take $1 off. But Tracy, you had a comment on the last video asking how you were doing. If you wanted to answer, I already did, but in case you wanted to as well. Okay. Markdown sales. So yeah, like I don't have enough listings to make it for it to be valuable enough for me to have a store. I'll probably make that change eventually, but I don't have an actual eBay store set up. I just have an eBay seller page. So I can't run sales. But I do like generally mark down some items, and just usually not a lot though. I might revise some listings here and there, but if I'm doing like offers, like I said, I put the offer option on all of my items. And every now and again, I'll get something, or like, you know, if it's something's been sitting for a while, or, you know, if I don't know if it's, you know, gonna sell, like I might, you know, I'll entertain any offer that anybody wants to make me. I might not accept it, but I'm always willing to entertain any offer that anybody wants to make on something I'm selling. Again, especially for me, because I'm like, I've talked about this a lot, but I'm in a different place than a lot of people that are doing, you know, not a lot, but there's a lot of people that do this as a hobby. That for me, this is essentially a hobby and a part-time thing that I'm doing that is 100% extra income for me. I have a full-time job. I have a long-term career in business operations. And I'm currently, you know, I'm in healthcare administration. Like I love what I do. I make very good money at what I do. So this for me is a hobby. So I'm a little bit more picky with the items that I buy. I usually buy higher end items that are going to resell for a better cost. And I'm also a little bit more, I leave a little bit more wiggle room on what I'm willing to accept, because this is not something that's supplementing like income, or like I'm using to like pay bills. So like if I was using this to pay bills, depending on again how I was in the situation, I would probably keep a little bit tighter of a hold on some of my margins and some of my prices. But I usually sit around a 60% profit margin for most of my items. Again, because I'm keeping my purchases very limited and being specific about what I buy. I know if I branched out and wanted to expand, I would, slowly, hopefully not, but realistically, probably get closer to the 40% profit margin average that a lot of retail and resellers have. But I'm a little bit more willing to kind of, make some room and stuff. Oh, you have a full-time husband, so similar, yeah. Yeah, so like it's a little bit different for me where like a lot of what I'm doing on both on YouTube and on my reselling is to try to get some information out there. I started doing this to try because I was able to kind of take a run at it without putting, all like my eggs in different baskets. Like I had a lot of friends that lost their jobs during the COVID. So I wanted to show like, hey, can this be done like by somebody has no experience, nothing, just starting up, who's watched some YouTube videos and wants to take a run at it. I had the disposable income to say, okay, this is how much I'm putting into it. I'm going to go to a thrift store and spend $100 or whatever it was. It was less than that, but like, I can go spend $50 at a thrift store and if I lost that $50, it's not going to take food off my plate. So I wanted to kind of see if I could do it and see, what the results would be. And same thing with like my YouTube, like I'm not the, like I'm not like I in my title and my banner I say teaching, but it's really just kind of teaching people through watching. Like I'm not an expert in anything. I learn from everybody else, and I share that. As soon as I learn something, I share it. I make sure to credit who I learned it from, and try to get that information out there for others. But for me, I just want to be somebody that people can watch and be entertaining and can escape from what they're doing and hopefully learn something in the process, or at least have some entertainment. Like that's really my goal. Is not, what did I say I was going to list these at? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I was going to do $49.95. Let's do $49.95. We're going to allow offers, and we're going to do our flat rate shipping. So on all my shoes, I talked about this, but I do $9.95 flat rate shipping on all my shoes. I usually don't have any issue selling shoes with a shipping cost. Yeah. I mean, that's realistically, like, again, a lot of my reselling money goes back into reselling, and other it goes to saving. Some of it goes to like investing. I pretty much put like, so right now I'm making between like $300 and $500 a month net profit on my reselling. I'm taking at least 100 of that and putting it into my index, into an index fund. I'm reinvesting some of that into more purchases and just saving the rest. We all have that problem sometimes. We call that the Al, or not it's the Al Bundy effect. It's what was the daughter's name? Everybody remembers that episode of Married with Children where what's her name? Kelly Bundy. She could only remember a certain amount of information, and she had to go on a quiz show. And the answer was who scored 4 touchdowns in the Polk High football game to beat the record, and she forgot it because she had to remember how to get the button. I know I'm not the only one who remembers that. It depends on the shoe, J&G. So if it's like a hype shoe, like a pair of Nikes or something like that, like I found a couple pairs of Jordans. A lot of people, like for me, as an example, like I wear a size 13 shoe, but I have to wear a size 14 Nike because Nike runs their shoes super small for whatever reason. But if I buy a size 13 Nike and take out the insole, it will fit me perfectly. A lot of people will do that, but not put them back. So some people will buy them that way if they don't really care. But I think it depends on the shoe. It depends on where it's going. It depends on where it's going. Some shoes, like if I'm in Vegas, if I'm sending a shoe to California and it's over 2 pounds, it will still be under $9. If I'm sending, but if I send that same shoe to Florida, it'll be $11.50. So I take the hit. My shoe shipping cost averages $10 across all of my shoes. So for the ones that cost $11 to send to New York or Florida, I make up for in the $8.50 pair that I send to California. That's how I do it. And that's just how I justify it. And rather than either doing calculated shipping or anything like that, if I'm selling a pair of boots or something heavy, I'll then weigh it out and usually like I'll still probably do flat rate, but I'll do it closer to what I know it's going to ship for. Okay, yeah, you put some dollar store insoles and just put it in the description. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that was a great show. You couldn't do that show today. I think just because of just all of unfortunately all of I think every Al Bundy shoe store insult would get that show canceled immediately today. But we all loved it back then. So I mean, that's why, that's why Tommy and Tracy keep their show so PC. That's their motto is PC or bust. I'm just kidding, guys. Yeah, I've thought about that recently. Like, if you tried to do a show like Married with Children today, like if you just took the same writing on that show and did it, you couldn't do it. It just wouldn't be allowed. It wouldn't be allowed on air. I think it was what was it? Robert Downey Jr. was talking. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast not too long, like a year ago, and they were talking about Tropic Thunder. And like even in just this short time, like you couldn't do like Tropic Thunder today. Like the fact that they had him in essentially blackface the whole movie, like you couldn't do that today. Unfortunately, it would still be a great movie and it would still be hilarious because it was very tactfully and well done. But I already got. Was this one of you guys? Did one of you guys send this offer? I already got an offer on those shoes. Who sent this offer? I already got an offer on those shoes. The ones that I literally like, I hadn't even closed the listing. I was still at the part of the listing where it was asking me to promote the listing. And I got an offer on those shoes already. Was that one of you guys? Hey, yo, Anfisa. How we doing? Just hanging out, doing some listing, getting ready to list my next pair of shoes. I got these nice Brooks here. A little worn on the bottom, but pretty good looking. They're like, I haven't seen these ones before. They're like, they don't even say Brooks on them. They just say Cascadia. I don't know. They were cool, though. Tracy, exactly. I didn't think so. I didn't think this was any, like literally I still had the listing open. It didn't even say like confirmed listing yet. And I already have an offer. I have an offer on those shoes already. These shoes. I just listed them for $49.95. Within 30 seconds, I have an offer for $40 already. That's crazy. Actually listing. Yeah. Oh man, that's tempting to just like get that sale immediately. I'm gonna sit on it for a minute. What do you guys think? I'll do what you guys say. So I listed it 30 seconds ago for $49.95. I got literally before I even closed the listing, I got an offer for 40. Should I take it? You guys tell me. I'll do what you guys say. Can I put a poll in here? I can't put a poll in here. All right, we got one vote for countering at 45. You guys tell me what to do. Probably. Delete it. I like your style, Heidi. Delete it and relist it for 59. I like your style. Again, I'm like I said, it's different for me because I'm fine with not having things sit for too long. These are Cascadia 7s. Cascadia 7s. They're a little bit older. One of the shoe, the right shoe's a little worn right here. That's the only spot right here that's a little bit worn. But they're good looking shoes. Like they still have the whole like the insole looks really good. You can still see the whole Cascadia on the insole. Looking really good. All right. What should I do? Should I accept the offer? What do you guys think? Hold out? Hold out or accept on those Asics. While I'm doing that, I got my next shoes up. So again, yeah, these Cascadias, they are looking really good. Yeah, you can still see. The only thing, like, they put this crazy, like, permanent gel pen on here. Like, not even a regular Sharpie. One of those, like, freaking, like, shake it up pens. I'm being a little bit lazy and not taking it off. But you can't really tell. It actually almost looks like they're $50. But I'm being a little bit lazy and not taking that off because I tried for, like, 10 minutes and I wasn't putting any more on there. They have enough wear that I would accept. No, not the Cascadias. These ones. These are the ones I have the offer for. These have zero wear. They've been worn like once inside. These are the ones that I lifted at 49 and I have an immediate offer for 40 plus shipping. Yeah, no, I looked them up because I saw the 7, but then I didn't see Brooks anywhere, and I'm not too familiar. Like I said, I have 3 pairs of Brooks that somebody that I picked up the other day. And I didn't see Brooks. So I was like, oh shit, are these like, I didn't know anything about them. So I'm like, oh crap, are they knockoffs? Are they like, what are they? But then I looked it up and yeah, Cascadias do really, really well. So these ones should be a good pickup. I think I paid like $10 for these ones. And they should be good. Oh yeah, 160 new. Drama House. Oh man, there's some weeping. Oh hell no from Tracy. Yeah, they're yeah, I think I might let it go. I already have, let's see. I listed them maybe 5 minutes ago. Yeah, they already have 4 views, 1 offer already. I think I'll probably get the retail price on these just because they're so unique. I'll hold off on those. Yeah. It's funny you say that, Red Dirt. Hold on. I'm wearing pants. They're short shorts. Don't worry. Nobody freak out. We're not going to get demonetized. See, here we go. All right. So you guys can get a sneak peek at my last haul. Like this was a super good haul. So Red Dirt, Brooks positioning and Cascadia line compete with Hoka. So in this bag, this was my haul. These are all from the same store. got these Hokas. And then I got 3 pairs of Brooks that are all pretty cool. I put them on my Instagram story. But I had those Brooks. These ones, which I thought were leopard print, they are not. They are clouds. But these ones are cool. Like, you can still see the whole, like, all the print on the insole. And then these ones were the coolest ones. Check these out. Look at that insole. How awesome is that? Like, stars and stripes. I got to clean these up a little bit and then get them listed in the next day or two. But, like, straight up, like, 3 pairs of Brooks and a pair of Hokas. It was an awesome little find. An awesome haul. I've been asked the same 40 questions. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on those. Clubhouse retailer chats make me want to gouge my eye. See, I haven't been on Clubhouse for anything yet. I've heard mixed things. Nice. Saturday, confirmed. Tommy confirmed. Saturday is their live day. You heard it here first. It is a Thrifting After Work exclusive. Set your calendars. Thanks, Strangy. What was that old emo song? It was like, cut my wrists and black my eyes. Do you use an iPhone? Yes, I use an iPhone. I have an iPhone 12 Pro that I use for my YouTube videos and all of my pictures. All right. Oh, painful yellow headache. A+, yeah, A+ for trying, Anfisa. I don't know. I think it's so the Clubhouse is so new. I think it needs to like find really what it is and where it needs to be and how it like fits into the marketplace and all that fun stuff. But I know it's got a lot of potential. All right. Yeah, I really like these Cascadia ones. They do they have a lot of like really good like branding on them, like a lot of hits like Cascadia. Like they did a really good job like really pointing out the brand and everything and separating it. I gotta take these out for the insole pick. Yeah, there is a little bit of wear on the toes of these ones. But otherwise, they are pretty good. After dark. Again, that was that was the inspiration for my live title today. There are awake eBay sellers waiting to chat with you in your area. Oh, that's good to know. Never mind. I'll find out what OnlyFans is first. Tracy, do you want to? Tracy, you can link your OnlyFans in the chat if you want to give Heidi a sneak peek on what that website's all about. YouTube stuff, food stuff is cool. You be performing, huh? Not till I find out what it is. Nothing, hon. We're just messing around. We're talking about After Dark. Yeah, that's Tracy doesn't like to talk about it, but that's her main source of income. Is her OnlyFans. She's mentioned it once or twice. Peep. Even if I avoid OnlyFans, yeah. I did have a friend recently sign up for OnlyFans. She's apparently she's enjoying it. She's liking it. But it is we'll call it a website for exclusive content. A paid subscription service for exclusive content. All right. So now I got to find these ones. Like I said, when I picked these up, they were good. People love feet. They do. They do love feet. It's crazy. All right. Let me get these ones listed. All right. So these ones, we have Brooks Cascadia 7s. Are these the same ones? No, they didn't pop up. Let's see. These are a little older. Okay, about almost 100% sell-through rate, which looks good. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Oh, those are new. Oh man, I got super excited there. Tracy changed it to every fan. Not sure if y'all are sarcastic a lot. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, we're being sarcastic, Anfisa. Great feet, no 8 spots. Yeah, to each their own. I'm not going to shame anybody for however they want to make money. Trash bag fashion lover, how we doing? Thanks for coming by. I'm doing good. I am doing great. Will you wear a black trash bag while we chat now? I will not, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But I know this is a lot to look at, and I'm sorry. It's all I got. It's all I got to work with. My wife has to look at it all day. You got to look at it for a little bit while you're here. But thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out. Alabama is here. Tommy Bama is here. No kink shaming. Exactly. Papa G. Papa G in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Ryan. Selling some shoes. Whoa, I just went real blurry for a second. That was weird. Yeah, just hanging out, listing some shoes. I got super excited because these exact ones I saw a sale price of $101, but those are brand new. But right under that, there's a sale for $45. Another sale for $30. Okay, these are selling okay. Not amazing. But there was a $45 free shipping. So these will probably be like a $39. This will probably be like a $39.95. I think so. I don't know. I don't know if he's trolling. It's all good. I don't know. It might be the name, but it's no worries. Yeah, man. We still got to go thrifting, man. Good night. Make some sales. Let's go. Drew in the house. Drew, I was getting a little bit of your guys' luck. I literally, before I even closed one of my listings, I got an offer on it. I'm holding off because it was like a 20% off offer. But I was excited. We're doing good. I'm listening to some Brooks right now. Some nice Cascadias. But yes, Ryan, we need to get together soon. I know we talk about it every couple weeks. We're like, yeah, let's go get lunch, let's talk, let's connect. But seriously, soon. We need to do it. Thanks for popping in, Drew. I appreciate you, man. So I've found one bin store here in Vegas. I'm assuming there's at least like one other that I just haven't found yet. It's there. We don't. I think there's like I've heard of an Amazon one, but I don't know. I don't know. But we do have one Goodwill bins here. I made a video, actually, my video that just hit. I haven't even talked about it yet, but I was so excited today. I had my first video ever that hit 1,000 views. Was a video that I just did about Goodwill bins and losing my AirPods at the Goodwill bins, which I've already gone out and replaced because I need them for work, and I tried a couple replacements, they just weren't good enough, but they were doing good this week. Then okay, man, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna text you tomorrow, and we'll plan something. At least whether or not we do something this week, we need to we'll put a date on a calendar, and we'll plan. Got a lot to do tomorrow and have a big pickup scheduled. Yeah, after this, I still got to pack up a couple sales that are going out tomorrow myself, but not compared to what Drew's got. Yeah, no, they fell out of a pocket, but like I said, I bit the bullet and went out and bought a brand new pair. I have my like the biggest thing for me is because I have a lot of conference calls and stuff that I do for work and do, a lot of different things. Yes, lunch at minimum. So like I tried a couple other pair of headphones that were wireless, and the problem is like they don't like integrate seamlessly between two phones. That's what I love about the AirPods is that I have my regular iPhone and then I have a work iPhone, and they can go back and forth seamlessly just by clicking a button, and I don't have to reconnect. And that was the big thing for me. That's worth $100. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had another video that was kind of creeping up, but it stopped right at like 600, which was still amazing because I have 300 and something subscribers, which I picked up a bunch of subscribers today also, which was amazing. I don't know where I'm at right now. Let me take a look because it's been crazy. I'm at 323 subscribers right now. I think I woke up this morning at 315. So another 8 subscribers today, which is awesome. And it's crazy. And I'm getting all kinds of alerts and all the different things. So no one here. So not to get too much of personal stuff. This guy right here is the most outnumbered guy I know, with 6 women in the house. It's crazy. 7 kids. Crazy. Get sent a missing notification on my computer that it died on me. No worries. Mom's little name. Is it 6? I can't keep track of how many kids you got, man. I remember when it was 4, and then it was 5, and then you had a 6th one and didn't tell anybody. It was 4 girls, 2 boys. Yeah, I remember there was I remember when it was 5. It was 5 because I remember saying you had a literal handful of children, and then you had a 6th one and just didn't tell anybody. Drew, I know we were talking about OnlyFans. You missed the OnlyFans conversation. We were talking about OnlyFans earlier. Hey, picking for a living. Nice to meet you. My name's David. As you can probably see, I do reselling part-time. We're doing some listing. I got, as much as we are chatting, I am doing some listing. And just hanging out with everybody, giving everybody a nice late night place to hang out and chat and talk and learn and make great connections and have a great time. It was awesome to meet you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. But I got to get these listed. I had them looked up. I think these are going to be about $40. I think these are going to be about $40. Yes, that is correct. Peace, man. Thanks for coming, man. See you, Bama. Night Owl full-time reseller. That's awesome. Picking for a living. Thanks. I feel like I've seen your name. Definitely seen your name at least in one other chat before. So thanks for coming to check out mine. Oh, awesome, Heidi. Thanks so much. I think that's gonna be my first affiliate sale, which is great. But yeah, no, it's really it's super helpful. Like I said, I use it for pictures a lot too. But it's nice for streaming. It has a couple different settings on it, so like I can change the tone. I can make it brighter or less bright as I need. It's super nice. All right, I got to get these listed though. Like I said, I found some ones that matched. These ones were 45. This exact pair. So these are size 9s. These ones sold for 45. Another one sold for 30. So I think I'm going to go 39. I think I'm going to go like a 39 price on these ones. Sounds about right.
You're working hard or hardly working?
Oh yeah. Made 78 cents on affiliate. Exactly. Like I said, it was just one of those things that kind of like the buy me a coffee thing. I was like, you know what? I'm starting a YouTube channel. I want to make sure, like, I want to have everything that kind of like, you know, you do on those things. And like, you know, obviously for me, you know, making the content and putting, you know, making connections with everybody is the most important part. But if there's ways to, you know, A, be a resource, and B, you know, have, you know, a quick link for everybody to do it, you know, that's how I'm going to do. Made $4. Exactly. And see, it's the same as that's almost one cup of coffee right there. Right. Oh, he knows. He knows. We would give him crap about that all the time. Dude, Ryan, I think, yeah, we've known each other for like 8 years now. It's crazy. You just signed up last week? Yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, again, like when I started, I like to do a lot of research into what I'm doing something. And like when I started, when I'm like, hey, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, you know, along with all these things, I started watching videos on like how to produce good content, like how to structure, you know, your SEOs, and how to do like, you know, how to build a description. And like a lot of people, like a lot of it in there was like, hey, like make sure you're putting links to your social medias and your emails and your, you know, sign up for Amazon affiliate links, just because like, not to try to like make money off of people, but it's like, just to, you know, a lot of people will go to your content and use that as a place. And if you can give them a direct link to something, like there's nothing wrong with that. Finally figured it out. Oh yeah, Tracy, Tommy, didn't you say that Tracy, aren't you using Tommy's affiliate link when you're buying stuff? So it's all you anyway. Oh, there it is. You just sort of stuff on his. That's funny. Yeah, there's something here, man. There's something about Vegas. It'll stir up some kids. I had both my kids before I got to Vegas, though. Hey, long story short, what's going on? What's the good word? The good word is we're hanging out, having some fun, listing some. Right now, I'm currently listing some shoes to sell on eBay that I got at a thrift store that I went to when I was thrifting after work. I do got a couple. I got these too. I got some. I got these on some secret Walmart clearance. These were $3 each at Walmart, all brand new. I don't know what they're selling for, but I was like, hey, I'm gonna take after my boy Justin, thrifting accountant, and get some secret clearance. and get some stuff listed. But thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. As far as I know, yes. As far as I know, yes. They're still doing the that's Elon Musk's the Boring Company, that's doing it. As far as I know, I have not met. Is that who's that? Is that Long Story Short? Is that Krillin? Who's Krillin? I'm wearing the Goku shirt. I need Krillin. Who's Krillin? I'm going to assume that's who it is. Or is it... Yeah, no, that's got to be who it is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I have not met Long Story Short yet. Thank you so much for coming in. I will now know you as Krillin. Perfect. Yes. More Dragon Ball Z characters is what we need. Oh, did they? Oh, that's a bummer. I wonder... Yeah, I need to look into that. I need to look up more about it. Or Rob. What do you prefer? Either way. I like Krillin, because Krillin's awesome. There's a lot of Robs. Unless you don't like it, but... Yeah, but thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. I'm still... I know I give off... everywhere I go, I give off a vibe like I've been there forever and I've like done a lot of things. Partially, I know it's about the fact that I speak with confidence and, I'm a kind of relatable person and I pick up a lot of things really quick. But I've only been, on YouTube actually for 2 months now and doing reselling for like 5. So it's been like, I'm still learning and meeting a lot of people. I love this community is so awesome and it's so great to meet everybody. Bobby, Blazers, Taco Bell, X2, Krillin. He's got a bagel tonight. You have to catch Killen's command of the Taco Bell drive-thru. Oh man, that's a bummer. It's still not too bad to get to California though. I mean it's a 3.5, 4 hour drive. But I mean, the housing market here in Vegas is great. I know Texas is good too. I had some friends that moved out to Texas. Ryan, I don't know if you keep up with Zach Bell. He's selling houses out in Texas right now, and he's really loving it out there. And the housing market here is still good. It's still really, really good. Like I bought my house 5 or 6 years ago for 155, and it's now worth about 275. Yeah, man, he's he got his real estate license and he's balling out there. He went full like hardcore like real estate agent. He's driving around in a Mercedes, selling mansions. It's crazy. Now the housing market's still good out here. It's still cheap though. It's still like, even with the housing prices that have gone up, like it's still a good place to live. I'm still listing this pair of shoes. Yeah, like if you bought your house like anywhere in the last like 5 to 10 years, like you're way up right now. Like I have probably about 100,000 in equity in my house currently. And I know a lot of people that have lived here are in the same boat. New people who moved here recently, less so. But 155. But that was a short sale. It was a short sale, but yeah, 155 was what I bought my house for in 2015. 3-bedroom house, 2,000 square foot house, about 1,900. But yeah, and it's right now in my neighborhood. The sold comps in my neighborhood are in the 260 to 280 range. So yeah, and with the current interest rates, if we I know we've talked about upgrading, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, Vegas is great, Tracy. It's awesome here. Texas is good too. Like you can get good house. Like, some parts of Texas have gone up. I think you're in Austin, right? I think you're in Austin. If not, I can't remember. But yeah, some parts of Texas have gone up a lot. But and same with Vegas. Some of the areas here have kind of like shot a little bit higher than they should. But yeah, see, I'm originally from Orange County. I'm from California originally. And yeah, I'm used to those crazy prices. All right. I'm still listing these shoes. I'm going to do it. They're going to get listed. I need to update the size real quick. Okay, yeah, awesome. That's what I thought so. I thought I'd remember hearing you say that. On a Herman Miller. Okay. All right, yeah, these are going to list for $39.95. We're going to accept our offers. We're going to do our shipping cost. And success. Success. All right. We're making progress. We're getting some listings and we're making some progress. Whoa, I almost forgot to change that one. Okay. All right, so that's another pair down. All right, and we got some Nike Airs, some neon green Nike Airs here. A lot of shoes today. A lot of shoes. But that's okay. I like selling shoes. There's worse things to sell for less money. All right. Here we go. I know, man, dude. I've been tracking. I was going to talk about that. I've been tracking like your store. I have your store saved, and I've been checking in on you guys. Like, look, dude, watch. So when I hit home on my eBay store, the third item is your pair of shoes that you have listed here, and I don't know what's going on. Let me pull up your store while I'm here. I just want to see because I know you guys you guys are newer at this. You guys have a lot of your wife's been doing crazy. On that. You guys have been listing like crazy. 216 listings, man. That's awesome. I mean, you're getting sales. Like I know you're getting I know you're selling a lot of the Lululemon stuff. But yeah, none of your shoes. I'm gonna take a look at your listings. I mean, dude, that's great that you guys are actually selling it, though. Do you have an offer? Offer for what? Which one? Yeah, that's it, dude. I'm actually surprised that you guys have been selling so much. On on the Lularoe. You guys have sold like 40 items in the last month. Like 40 Lularoe, a couple hats in there, but I mean, apparently it's not hard to sell. I just thought it'd be like the market would be saturated with it, just because I know a lot of people got like looped in, I will say, to selling Lularoe. These ones, so J&G, these are a 6 youth. So they will be a 7.5 women's. Nike Air Max. 6 youth, 7.5 women's on the Oh, hey Lisa, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, drive safe. Drive safe. Yeah, I get that though, but I mean, at least you guys are getting something, because it was such like a. I mean, again, not saying anything bad about your wife, obviously, but it's like I know it was a lot of people got sucked into selling it. Kind of pyramid style, very Avon, kind of same marketing strategy. Yeah, exactly. And Fisa, yeah, but at least it's not sitting. Like, at least you're getting something back. I know it's less than what you guys had wanted or hoped for, but I mean, they've been selling it. Like, he's sold 40 pieces, like almost 40 pieces of Lularoe in a month. What the crap? Is this one of you guys? I have 2 offers on those Asics. I just got another offer on those Asics. Is that one of you guys? Or is that what you were saying? Is that you, Heidi? Bundle sizes, yeah. Yeah, it was very similar. Hey, Flips Finds Fun, what's going on? Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Getting some listings done. Is that what you were talking about, Heidi? Is that I just got another offer on these shoes. These same shoes. And it's the same price. They both offered $40 on these shoes. Yeah, I might just take the best offer off, because I'm getting I got 2 offers within not even an hour of selling these shoes for the same price. That's crazy. That's the fastest I've ever had offers. Yeah, these ones are small. Like I said, they're a 6 youth, which translates to a 7.5 women's. So they're a bit. I mean, they're really cool looking though. They got a little bit of little scuffs, little slight scuffs there, but that's about it. The tread is awesome. Like, you can still see like the full Air Max logo and everything. So I'm my assumption is that these actually did belong to like a woman, because if these belonged to a kid, they would be beat the hell up. But they are looking good. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like the fastest I've ever gotten like multiple offers on an item that are just shoes. And thanks everybody for all the subscribers. I've gotten a couple subscribers since even starting the live. I really appreciate it. It is awesome. I'm up to 326 subscribers. That's crazy. Thanks, guys. Oh. Yeah. That happens, man. That happens. There, those things, what are you going to do? Next time, watch what you eat. Next time, watch what you eat. But yeah, no, these ones are cool. I like these. I'm still this one, and I have one other pair that's still from the box from Drew. I have these ones here that I've just been lazy. I was waiting to do these and the other ones until I got the shoe tree, just because they look like, even with the shoe tree in them, they're a little like the toe box on these is really high. So they look okay. But I was waiting until I could get the I was waiting to get the shoe trees before throwing these up on my listings. Yeah, I'll see. Like, I mean, I think they're priced right. I mean, if I list them higher, I'll probably get an offer of what I'm trying to sell them at now. But I'll see if things are crazy about them, then I might update it. But I think they're priced for what the sales comps are. I think they're priced correctly. All right, so we got another pair of shoes here. I'm gonna get some pictures on. Yeah, these ones are looking good. I like these ones. Hopefully these ones sell too. I know, I can't remember who. Somebody was talking about somebody needed size like 7.5 shoes. Oh, I'm gonna angle these out and get that. That looks terrible. Yeah, somebody was, I can't remember who, had mentioned like needing size 7 shoes. Yeah, I don't know. People can do what they want. Yeah, no, absolutely, J&G. I'm glad I could help. All right. I need the size on these ones. Okay. Yeah. So, I gotta take a picture of the bottom too. I forgot the bottoms. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna list these ones as a women's size 7.5. I'll put in the description that they're a 6 youth, but I'll list them as a women's size 7.5. Just because I think they're gonna do better that way. All right. So we are moving along, getting some listings done. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out in the late night reseller hour. I am your host, Thrifting After Work. All right, so let me look these up, see how these are doing. I'd found them before, but I don't even remember what they were selling for. I still got to ship 2 things out tonight, which I will do after this. But let me find these ones. So Nike Max Run Light 4. All right. Yep, these are the right ones. Let's see if I can find similar ones. Not a lot sold. Uh-oh. Ooh, I don't like that sell-through rate. That's not a good sell-through rate at all. I don't know if I should. I haven't read anybody else's listings that uses them. But I don't disclose that they're not included. If somebody was I don't know. I just use them for the pictures. I just use them for the pictures, but I don't disclose it that I don't like flat out state that they're not included. But I haven't had any issues yet. Hopefully I don't later, but I don't know. We shall see. These are selling, I mean, they're selling for good prices, but the sell-through rate's not the best. Like some of these are selling for like $40. Oh, that was like a men's size 11. All right, I'm going to go with these ones. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll have to go back and update the listings. That's not a bad idea though. I could see that. I've been lucky with like I haven't gotten like a lot of refunds. I think I've gotten like 4 refunds total, and one of them was because FedEx destroyed one of my items. But that's a good idea. That is a good idea. All right. So let me get these pictures uploaded onto this listing. Yeah, I've definitely seen people do things like that. So I'll make sure I upload. I don't have it on all my shoes because I just got them recently. So I will make sure that I put that verbiage in there. Women's size 7.5. Neon green. All right. Been to that weird dystopian community north of Phoenix. So. Hey, Beaumont Picker, how you doing? Thanks for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate it. You got 400 items in your store before you heard about sell-through rate, nor have I checked to see my average. Definitely low based on sales. Yeah, that's a big thing. Like when purchasing items is looking at the sell-through rate and looking at how well they're doing. Actually, the Joey and Drew and Josh were just talking about this on their podcast today. Like these ones, like I probably would not have bought these in a store. These were in a wholesale lot that I got. And these don't have the best sell-through rate. They really don't. They're at about a 20% sell-through rate, which you want to see higher than that. So these will probably sit around for a while. Maybe because they're a unique colorway and a unique size that they might sell a little faster. But there's, a lot about buying and selling is about looking at what things are selling for and what their and what the current value is. There's a great point that like, what you once paid for something or even what you pay for something today doesn't mean that's what you can sell it for. Like if an item is selling for $50, it doesn't matter if you bought that item for $2 or bought it for $100, it's still only worth $50. So like looking at what the current market sales are for whatever item that you're selling, looking at what the current sell-through rate is of an item. You want to shoot for, I know I've heard a lot of people, again, I'm not a professional at this, but 50% or higher is really what you kind of want to see on a sell-through rate. over, anywhere as close to 100% or more is what you want to try to get to. For your own personal items, same thing as like when you're going to buy and pick up an item. Yeah, we're getting a little late, so we some people popping in. I don't know where the live's popping up on some suggested pages, but we got a couple here and there. Yeah, but so, that's a big thing is sell through rate, and looking at just looking at the current market for an item. That's, I think, a lot of people's biggest mistake is that they don't look at what an item is selling for. They only look at what it's listed for. So you could have an item that people have listed for $100, but if you look at it selling for 30, it's worth 30. Also, if you have an item that, when you look and there's 1,000 listed and 15 sold, that's not a good item to pick up. Yeah, you might want to take a look and just either like refresh. Again, you can, it might be maybe you're taking better pictures now. Maybe your titles are better now. Maybe there are things, or maybe it is just the item. Maybe the item is just not a sellable item that's doing well. I would take a look and see. I wouldn't necessarily go through each and every single item, but I would take a look and see, make sure that your pictures are correct, make sure that your titles and your descriptions are good. But really just take a look at the kind of items that you're selling and see and just do like a quick deep dive on is that item currently, are the items currently worth anything? Are they currently selling for other people? Search a couple of your items that maybe have been sitting around for a while and see if there are recent sales and what those recent sales are for. Maybe you're just priced out. Maybe your prices are too high and that you need to adjust your pricing. Oh, thanks, Strangey. Yeah. If you want to dropping a like on the live helps me out a lot. Really, really does. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. If you're not subscribed to the channel, that's also appreciated as well. Very much appreciated. All right. Oh, these are a UK or a Euro 38.5. Euro 38.5. UK size. All right. Yeah, that's a good thing to look at is not only what the sell price is, but what's selling around it. So these ones, for example, I didn't find a version of this that has sold in this colorway, but I found other shoes in this make and model that have sold. So I'm going to price it around how those are doing. That could be a little bit off. Maybe this is a more valuable colorway and I'm going to undersell it, but I don't have anything else to go on. So I could price it and somebody could pick it up immediately because they've been looking for that color and maybe they would have paid more for it, but I can't just throw a number out that I feel I feel like this is what it's worth. And and maybe I could, if I didn't care, I could say, I think somebody will pay this and I can put that price on there, but it may sit for a while, or maybe I do get the one buyer that really did want that item, and buys it. All right. And you can even a good way to do it too is if you get to the point and maybe you didn't do your research, whenever you price something on eBay, at least on the app, I don't do any of my eBay listings on the computer, but there is they give you a recommended online trending price, see what's going for it. So this one, I think I'm going to list this one for $34.95 plus shipping, because that's about what I think it's about what it's worth, and kind of what some of the other similar shoes were going for. And I'll wait and see. And maybe I'm underpricing it, maybe I'm overpricing it. But again, for me, because of the volume that I deal in, and you know, the urgency of the not so urgency of my sales that I need, I'm willing to kind of play around a little bit and see, you know, what it would be good for. But knowing what I know now, would I have purchased these shoes in a store? Probably not. Because I would have looked and seen, hey, there's 100 listings and 20 sold. Again, none of this colorway. Again, maybe that means because I'm listing this colorway, it's going to sell right away. Maybe it means that it's going to not. Maybe it's just going to fall in with the other ones. Movie Man 175, what is up, man? Thanks for coming by and hanging out. My name is David. This is Thrifting After Work, and we are doing some live listing. I just listed these Nike running shoes that I purchased in a wholesale lot to try to make some money. So these are going in my listed pile. Oh, did I finish that listing? I don't know if I finished that. I did not finish that listing. I'm bad at that. I need to finish the listing. That's what I got to do. It's helpful when I finish the actual listing. And let me see here. So, no, I do not want to turn on easy pricing. God, I wish I could just disable that. I don't want it to pop up. Success. Okay. So we are getting close. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm at this is the highest my listings have ever been right now, which it doesn't say a lot, but it's at 60. I have 60. I now have 60 active listings, and actually last week I was struggling to even get to 50. But I just got to 60 active listings and 56 sold in the 90 days. So that is going good. Just sold a vintage handy Hannah travel iron. That is awesome. That is awesome. I know. I got a couple things that have sold. I need to get these shipped out. I got my all clad that sold for $69.95, and then I got a Carhartt jacket that sold for $40 plus shipping. Yeah, handy Hannah travel iron. I need to look that. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Hopefully it sold for a good price. All right. So it's definitely a shoes night tonight. I got another pair. This is the last pair from Drew's box that I got to list. So it's a milestone. Congrats on 60 listeners. You awesome. Thanks, man. This is about where I decided I didn't care about making content anymore. Well, it happens, man. It's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. But we are having fun. Again, we are chatting, learning, doing all the fun stuff. I got these. These probably something I would not have picked up. Just a pair of Nike Dual Fusion, very plain, like good, pretty clean on the, little wear on the bottom. The white looks good. Pretty clean, just plain gray shoe. And that's the thing, like, this is something I probably, like, this is something that's tempting. Like, this is a tempting shoe to pick up. It's a pretty clean shoe. It is a Nike shoe. Probably retail, this was a $90 to $100 shoe. And it's probably worth about $20 to $25 right now. And it's probably a pretty saturated set of listings. So there's probably going to be a lot of these that are listed. And I don't know, it'll probably sit for a while. But that is the name of the game. Again, I got these in a wholesale box. I was not expecting everything in that box to sell immediately or to be a like holy grail of a shoe. So these ones I will get listed. And again, they might sit for a little bit, but they are going to help round out the store. Ooh, those laces. I didn't even look at those laces. Those laces do not look the best. Yeah, now I'm going to clean that. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. It's not that big of a deal, but in the picture, like it's the centerpiece of the picture. No, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Heidi. No, I didn't take it as a bad comment on me, man. It's again, it's really different for everybody. You know, it's definitely something that, like, for me in my very short time, I feel like I've been very fortunate. I've done a lot of like research and work and in ways to kind of maximize the presence that I have and, you know, what I've done on YouTube in this time frame. But I've done a lot of like research on that and like making sure that I'm doing the right things, making the right decisions, formatting my videos the right way, making sure my content is watchable and is going to attract viewers. Nice. That's awesome. That's good profit right there. Yeah, all too. So Heidi, this was from Drew from Profit Monsters. He had purchased a very large pile of shoes from Rally Roots. And he then took some of those shoes and wholesaled them out to other resellers. And I picked up one of those boxes. I got like 20 pairs of shoes for $250, roughly. Yeah. So it's about $12 a pair of shoes, which is it's very similar to what my buy cost is for shoes anyway. If you go back on my channel, I have a unboxing video, and in that unboxing video in the description is links to Drew's videos as well as Rally Roots videos, kind of talking through that whole process. But I know there's lots of different like wholesale companies out there that do boxes and things. Yeah, no, it definitely is saturated. It's not a like, it's definitely not a niche to like get into, like to blow up on YouTube, and I'm very aware of that. And again, my goal, like I like communicating with everybody. I like learning. I like being a place for people to have entertainment and hang out. Like I'm never going to be the like, and I've done a little videos like this here and there, but I'm never going to be the here's your top 10 things to sell to maximize your eBay store. And like, I'm not here to like teach people how to do it, because that's not like, I can't sit here and claim that I'm a professional at this. Like I'm doing this part-time as a hobby. And I think that's, for me, that's relatable. And that's what I want to try to be, is I want to try to be relatable and entertaining and a place for people to come and hang out and be a personality, not to be a mentor to other resellers, because I can't sit here and say that I'm doing the things that they want to be doing. And I might be that to somebody. Maybe somebody does just want to start doing part-time, and that'd be great. But it's like, for me, like I'm big on relatability, and there's two types of people that I watch. I watch people that I relate to, or people that are way so far away, that it's almost unobtainable. But the middle ground is weary. If you're just on the cusp of not being relatable, it's hard to watch. But again, I'm not trying to be, like the teacher of eBay, because I'm learning as well, and I think that's fun for people. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I agree. So for cleaning shoes, like for this, I'll probably use just like some OxyClean. and just like scrub that out. For like the sides of shoes and the bottoms, I use a magic eraser for the most part. Actually, like I was gonna put this on Instagram earlier. I was cleaning that first pair that I did. It's gonna be hard to see, but like the Adidas, that was the before. Let me see if I can try to see it. Okay, so that's hard. That was the before, and then that was the after. I'll put it on Instagram. But like yeah, I just use a magic eraser for like the white parts of shoes to get that out of there. Yeah, it's like I don't have delusions of grandeur that I'm starting a reselling YouTube channel to get 1 million subscribers and quit my job and do all those things. And if that happened one day, whatever, cool. But like that's the wrong way to get into it. But and also like again, like I'm not a full-time reseller. Like I don't expect people to come to me for content that's about like how they're going to get better. But if I know something or I've learned something because I've watched content, then I'll share it. And that's what I try to do for people. Yeah, and exactly. Like that's like I'm very open about this. Like I started reselling in October of last year. Like I'm 5 months into reselling and I'm 2 months into YouTube. And like I think it's fun for people to kind of see that process because a lot of people usually when they find someone, they find them later on in the process. God, I'm the opposite, breaking all the rules on my YouTube channel and eBay and results exactly what you expect. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of like not necessarily rules, but there's a lot of best practices. When it comes to structuring your content, when it comes to how you're filming, when it comes to how you're editing, how you're lighting your space, how your titles are formatted, how like the time at which you're publishing your videos. So there's a lot of things in YouTube that can give you an edge. And I've tried to do that. I'll be perfectly honest. Like I'm gonna try to take every advantage as I can and learn. But it also like for me, I'm trying to get better at something. I'm trying like for me, it's working on a craft, and I'm trying to get better at that craft. It is a convenient way to buy, but again, it's you have to look at it for what it is. Like again, they were very upfront. And thank you, J&G. Yeah, there's a link for the video for the shoes, and it's definitely a convenient way to buy. But it's not like again for me, like not that I'm unhappy with my purchase or anything like that. But again, it's like how I shop for shoes is different than how I planned to get that wholesale box because I planned it to be like, okay, this is inventory, not like again like picking up these shoes, which I've gotten multiple offers on tonight. Like I got those because I know that they would do pretty well and sell pretty quickly. Okay, I'm getting. Oh, and they just sold for full price. Yeah, maybe I should have canceled and relisted, but they just sold $49.95 plus shipping on those shoes. And they messaged me asking if there were any rips, and I did not see any rips because they look pretty much unworn. Yeah, there's no flaws on the shoes at all. So yeah, those ones sold full price, $49.95 plus shipping. So that's awesome. Boom. $49.95 plus shipping. He sent me a message. All right. Okay. Yeah, so those ones sold, which is great. Sold for full price. Yeah, and sometimes it's okay to break all the rules. Again, it's like there's no perfect way to do it. There's no like perfect way to do anything. Like there's ways that have results, and there's things that you can do to try to hedge your bets and maximize your results and do different things. And again, all that's just like free content that's out there. Like I follow like one of the guys I follow on YouTube. His channel is specifically about how to make your YouTube videos look better. And so like that's something that I like enjoy watching because I enjoy learning about that, and I try to then take what I learned there and implement it into what I do. Dude, thanks again for hanging out tonight, everybody. Thanks for all the subscribers and all the likes on the video and everything. It means a lot. It really does. Did you show off? Oh, you're talking to them. Show off your jacket. On Instagram. Okay, yeah. So these ones I'm definitely going to clean because I need to get that. Yeah, because that's showing like that's like the first picture on the thing. So I need to get those laces cleaned and get there. Okay. All right. I'm excited about those shoes. I probably, yeah. Heidi, you were probably right. I probably should have canceled and relisted for $20 more, but I am happy with the sale. Again, I paid $12 for these and just sold them for $50 plus the cost of shipping. So that is a good day. I'll take that all day long, 7 days a week, every single day. Because yeah, I try to shoot for about a $50 average sale price. I think I'm at like 45. I think I'm at like a $45 average sale price. Let me see. With that recent sale. All right, so I have 57 sales. Let's see. So I have $2,598.81 divided by 57 sales. Yeah, $49.59 is my average sale price on my items currently. Oh, Heidi, let me give you his name. It's Ben something. Let me see. Let me take a look, and I will let you know. It's Ben Johnson. If you go to like on my Thrifting After Work channel, if you go to my channel page and go to the channels tab, I keep public all the channels that I'm subscribed to, and if you look for Ben Johnson on there, his channel looks like this. It's called A Channel for Creators, and he talks about like the power of color grading, how to color grade, how to use lighting, like lighting for YouTube videos, audio for YouTube videos, like cheap lighting to stand out on YouTube, like stuff like that. Like I enjoy that because it's like, for me, if I'm doing something, I want to try to do it to the best of my ability and try to make it look the best that I can, and have it look professional. And I'd rather put something out that looks good a little later than just like rush to get something out early. Like for example, like right now, I plan to probably have a video out tomorrow, but I haven't even edited it, and I haven't like recorded like an intro and an outro and like the parts of it. So I probably won't put out a video tomorrow. I'll probably save a video for Wednesday, and actually spend an extra hour on the video portion, just especially because I'm running a little bit later tonight than usual. like spend more time on that than like rushing tonight or staying up till 2 a.m. when I don't need to. I got work in the morning, like, and I still got to ship out a couple things now. I got to add these shoes to my ship out list. But for me, that's, I'd rather work a little harder to make something look a little bit better and put that out versus like, hey, I want to do that. Yeah, he's great. I'm actually surprised his channel isn't bigger than it is. I was surprised. Like, he only has like 60,000 subscribers, which I mean is a great size channel. But like for the content he's putting out, like, and the quality of it and how like simple and in-depth his tutorials are, it's really, really good. Yeah, Ben Johnson. Like I said, it's really, really simple. And again, it's a lot of basic stuff. And some of it is like some of it is stuff that you would either have to spend money on or like not to, like, if you depending on like the lighting and the audio and things like that. But there's just like, there's ways you can frame it. Like and like, that's for me, like I do the best with the tools that I have at my disposal. So like, again, I have an okay microphone that I'm using right now. I have a decent webcam that I'm using for this. I have a very good phone. I have the highest quality iPhone that you can buy, which that's what I record my videos on. I have a ring light that I'm using for, lighting myself now, and that's how I light my shots for my video. I have a blue LED light that I ordered back there that I spent a little bit of money on that I can change the color to if I want and do like a bunch of different stuff. If I want like a red light behind me or a green light behind me or a blue light behind me, like I can change up my lighting just to make the lighting a little bit more dynamic. If I want to turn off my light that I'm using for my listings, I look a little bit better. If I want to edit and kind of like decrease the lighting from my ring light, I can make myself look a little bit better and make the image that I'm putting out there into the world a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. And like how to like tricks on positioning, like where the best positioning is. So like if you're like there's a difference of like, so my light right now is right in front of me. There's a difference of like if I wanted the light to be like over here, you can see that this half of my face is lit and this half of my face is in a shadow. So depending on the mood or what you're trying to do, it can have it there. So, there's a lot of little things that you can do to kind of make your videos and make your content better. But for me, it goes well. All right, guys, it is about 11:30 my time, which is not too late, but we've been live for about 2.5 hours. I've listed several items. And, I was going to list one more, but I had, I got to clean it. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to get to bed. I got to work in the morning. I got some items I still need to ship out. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I do this every Monday, 9:00 Pacific. So again, subscribe to the channel. It'll give you the alerts on there. If you could like the video on your way out, that would also mean a lot. And, feel free to take a look at some of my other content. And, thanks for hanging out to everybody. Glad I got to meet some new faces in here. Heidi, Krillin, Picking for a Living, everybody who came and hang out. My regular people, J&G, Brian, Red Dirt. Tracy, thanks for hanging out the whole time as well. I'm looking forward to you guys being back on your podcast as well this week. So yeah, no, I appreciate everybody hanging out. It was great conversation, and peace. I will catch you guys next time.